Gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's Cooking, back at you today with another video. All right, today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing us another cake. We're going to be doing us a lime cake. And we're going to have us some lime icing as well. And what we're going to start off with, we got 3 limes right here. Actually, we got 4. But if I have to use 3, I will have to use 4. I use 4, but right now I'm going to start off with 3. I got a cream cheese here. It's going to be for my icing. Got 1 stick of butter for that as well. And I got 3 sticks of regular butter. And by the way, since I'm talking about butter, because this is the butter I use right here. Tyron'e Lace. This is the butter that I use right here. Tyron'e Lace. Unsalted. Now, we also have... we're going to be putting salt in it. We're going to be putting baking powder. We're going to be putting the Jello instant in it. And this right here is 6 ounces, but we're only going to put 3 ounces. We have 5 eggs, room temperature. We have our cup of milk, room temperature. And our butter is room temperature and the cheese is room temperature. We have our pure vanilla flavor, our baking powder, our 2 cups of sugar. This cake calls for 3 cups of sugar now. You know, I only put 2 cups of sugar. Sometimes I put just a little bit more. It all depends. And this is the 3 cups of Swan Dawn cake flour right here. It's in this glass. It's in this right here. So now what we're going to do, we finna get started. So stay tuned. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and put us a teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Go ahead and put it in this right here. Then we're going to go ahead and put us 1/8 of salt. Go ahead and put that in there like that. Go ahead and put us 1/8 of salt. Hope everybody's doing swell today. Yep, hope everybody's doing swell. We go ahead and put this in here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sift our flour. All right. Flour. Set that off to the side. We're going to also go ahead and add our teaspoon of vanilla flavor to our milk. Go ahead and put that in our milk now. Get that out the way. And we're going to set that off to the side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get our lemons, our lime, and we're going to zest our lime, because we're going to also get the juice too as well. So we're going to go ahead and zest our lime. So when we get through doing this right here, we'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to zest three of these limes. And what we're going to do, we're going to take some and put it off to the side for our icing. And the rest we're going to put in our cake mix. So I'm going to set this off to the side for the icing. Now I'm going to squeeze the juice out of these limes if I can get the juice, because juice is going into the icing and the juice is also going into the cake itself. So stay tuned until I get through juicing this. And by the way, when you juicing the limes, what you have to do, you have to get your spoon to get the juice to come out good. Get your spoon and dig up in there like that there with it. Dig up into it, and then you can get the juice to start coming out the lime good. Dig in it just like that there with a spoon. And loosen it up. Then you'll get the juice to start flowing out. All right. Wash our hands. Turn our counter off. What we're gonna do with this, we're gonna separate some. We're gonna put a little juice and something else, cause that's gonna go. One gonna go in the cake and one gonna go in the icing. So we're gonna get our little jar here. We're gonna pour some of this juice in this jar here and keep it on this side over here, cause this is the side I'm gonna make the icing on. Might get a little bit more. Okay. Now we finna go on to the other side and get started doing our cake. Stay tuned. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start mixing our cake up. We're gonna go ahead and get our 3 sticks of butter. Put our butter in. On the end, then we're gonna put our 2 cups of sugar in. Then we're gonna blend this up for it to get fluffy. Go ahead and add our sugar in there too. 2 cups of sugar enough. Go ahead and put our cutter on. That on out the way for a minute. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this right here gonna take me about around 6 or 7 minutes to do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. It's getting enough. It's getting fluffy. So we're gonna go ahead and scrape our bowl. We're gonna do it. Turn it back on for about another 2 minutes. Just about what we're looking for. You see the difference in the mixture. See the difference in the texture of the butter and sugar. All right. Go ahead and straighten the bowls down now. We're going to start adding our eggs in now. And we'll go ahead and start adding our eggs in. Then we're going to, matter of fact, before we even put some of our egg in, what we're going to do, we got this jello, this lime jello here. We're going to go ahead and add some of that in here too, because we're going to put 3 ounces of this in here. So we're going to go ahead and add some of this in here as well. Then we're going to start off with 1 egg. Let's try and put 2 of them in there. All right, that's about 3 ounces. So what we're gonna do now, go ahead and scrape our bowl. Scrape our bowl. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start adding our, we're going to go ahead and put our lime in. We're going to go ahead and put our lime in as well. Put that in. We got our lime juice, huh? Go ahead and put that in. We're gonna go ahead and start putting some flour in as well. And turn my oven on. 350. Started off slow because I don't want that dust flying everywhere. Don't forget, we already got our vanilla in our milk already. So we're gonna go ahead and add some milk. Straight the sides down. Add the rest of our flour. Add the rest of our milk. Straight the bowl down one more time. All right, that'll do it. That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a cake to stick one time, wasn't too long ago. We had our German chocolate cake to stick. But now, I'm going to make sure now another cake I make sticks. So what we're going to do, we're going to do it old school way, back in the day way, grease it with some, I'm greasing with some Crisco. I can sprinkle some flour on it as well. But I ain't gonna sprinkle no flour on it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grease it with this Crisco. Then I'm gonna come back and double spread with some baker's joy. What I didn't have, what I ran out when I made that doggone German chocolate cake. My German chocolate cake stuck. I wasn't a happy camper. But I still worked through it. But to keep that from ever happening again, we're gonna make sure we're gonna go through all the extra steps to keep that from happening again. So now we got some baker's joy as well. And we're gonna also spray this too with some baker's joy. Yes, sir. We don't want no more accidents that happen in the kitchen. So now we got that did. You know, let me put me some let me put some flour down in my cracks, huh? You know, we have to sprinkle a little flour in the bottom there. A little bit. Keep the batter from going between the cracks down there. Lever it off. Lever it off. Just like that there.
Patio, sliding door.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's going in the oven. Going in the oven. We got an oven side on 350. And we'll be back. All right, here I go. What we're going to do with our icing. We're going to 1 stick of butter. a half of 4 ounces of cream cheese, half a block of cream cheese here. Let me cut it. Put our cream cheese in. All right. We got 3 cups of powdered sugar. We got 3 cups of that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and blend this up a little bit. Go ahead and add our powdered sugar in here. Add it all in. Scrape the sides down right quick. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add our zest in. We're gonna add the rest of our powdered sugar in. And we're gonna add a little lime juice in as well. And we're gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of our dye in. All right, and we'll transport this over to another bowl. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the cake just coming out the oven. And here it is, what we got going on right here. What we got going on right here. Stick a knife in it. Make sure it come back clean. It come back clean, nothing on it. It's done. So we'll sit here and let this one cool off for a little while. Most at about 15 or 20 minutes at the most. And we're going to come back and we're going to take it out the pan. We're going to put some glaze on it. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our cake is out and it's cooled down a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start putting us a little icing on it. Okay, I do that all the time. Do that every time. All right, we're getting this slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. In case my time run out. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Put a thumbs up. Ring the bell. Right now I'm still doctoring on this. Get it to look like I want it to look. So if the video run out, we done ran out of time. So subscribe to the channel, put a thumbs up. You have to have a technique to be icing cakes, man. All right. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to have here. We ain't going to cut this cake here. I know some people may want me to cut it, but I ain't going to cut it. Not today. So everybody have a wonderful day. Subscribe to the channel. and peace.